Today I'm up at the Museum of Art to do a little bit of an emergency foundable session and also to give you guys a little bit of news from official sources about an update coming up and the March events. I'm Professorvoqas and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
As you saw from the intro, I am up at the North Carolina Museum of Art. Pretty big area here, lots of different spawn areas, lots of energy to be gotten. It's having a little trouble figuring out where I am. I'm up front right now, and as I kind of scroll, you can see just tons of inns out there, lots of space, lots of trails to walk on. So get some good distance on some port keys, although that's not the focus of anything today. Really just up here to do a quick session. I don't have a lot of time, enough time to do one Barufio, so 40-minute session. My Barufios last for that, with a tonic as well, and just return as many foundables, throw some trace charms on some of those emergencies. Yesterday, I actually managed to get a ton of experience for a short session. It was like 130 to 150,000 experience, I think. Although one of those was a port key, a 5-kilometer port key that I opened on a Barufios and got 28,000 experience, which I've seen people get more than that, but that's the most I've ever gotten from a single port key. So that was kind of fun to just see that total pop up. Very surprising, didn't really expect it. While we're here doing this session, also wanted to share some news with you, and the first bit of news I wanted to share is from official Harry Potter Wizards Unite sources that the 2.17.0 release, which is a new release that's going to address some major bug fixes, one of them being the iOS users' inability to purchase things in the store, or some iOS users. I'm actually able to do it with my phone. It's some other people that had trouble with it. They're fixing that, and then the Adventure Sync issue that Android users have had. So two major things that I'm more than happy with them bringing that out to do that, because they said due to them working more on that, that's why the March events calendar hasn't come out, and we've only got this emergency event now and another event I'm going to talk about in just a little bit, the other thing that just got announced. They talk about them being lighter events, that they don't have a task list or anything in the store, just increase spawn rates of things, that sort of thing, which I think a lot of us are happy with, because this event, at least, a good chance to get a ton of experience and get some of those emergency foundables we don't have. I'm going to go ahead and throw Barufios on, throw a tonic on, walk around and try to get some of these emergency foundables, rack up some more experience, probably throw some trace charms down on some select ones, kind of depending what it is and if it's something I need and or just want to get those fragments like the 3-headed dog. It's nice having all these emergency foundables, but it does eat up your energy for sure. Just takes a lot more cast. I almost feel like the departure rate, in my experience at least, the departure rate seems to be down. Like they just definitely don't run away as much. They do run away occasionally, which I'm fine with because we don't need them for anything. It's not an event foundable we need for a task. So they should pretty much be like they are in the wild, but I still feel like they have lowered the departure rate, which means you just get more casts at it, which just uses more energy before you return it. But I ended up returning a a fair number. I placed the three-headed dog once, all 6 rank ups, no trace charm recharge, nothing actually, nothing out of the ordinary for that. But still worth it for the experience. And one other thing I failed to mention actually when I was talking about trace charm recharges in yesterday's video is you just get a bunch of rune stones as well. Now I know a lot of you have a lot of rune stones, but it is just another way to replenish rune stones. You just keep getting them every time you get a rank up. Every time you get a trunk, you'll get one for that family. Let's head into the registry though. I do have some stuff to do that I forgot about. As I say, I'm sure there's going to be a rank up when I open this right here. That was for this. These rank ups are for all the McGonagalls I just caught a little bit ago. But I do want to head over to Magical Games and Sports first, down here at Harry. Harry's actually, he's been probably the most difficult thing for me to return. I have him depart the most often, and it takes me the most casts. But I did manage to get 5 out of 5 fragments. I am green starred on this page already, but we'll go ahead and place his image because we're going to see more of him. Really, I'm not going to save any of the images of foundables during this event because I know I'm going to get more, and so I really do need to go ahead and just place that image, get whatever we're going to get for it, and move on. Now, Magical Games and Sports is actually another one that I have the chance to get red spell books, which I did not just get one. Over at Mysterious Artifacts, I forgot I had done this. I opened up those other port keys, so that Cursed Opal Necklace, 21 out of 21, that's the last thing I need, a green star, to make this page go to gold. So let's go ahead and place that. That's not something from this event. This is 2 events ago that I got the port keys for it, and I've just been walking them off slowly. I actually had them last episode. I just forgot that I had it. That was a whole bunch of rank ups, but again, nothing trace charm or anything else out of that. But I did get that little red square in the corner, which means I can prestige this page. Congratulations! I've prestiged it over to gold. Sweet. So I actually had the time turner at 7 out of 7. That's one big reason that reminded me I needed to do this. I didn't see another one since then. So now I'm 7 out of 10, and that's one of the event foundables for this. So I wanted to make sure I can get up to 10 and then place it on this page. If you look now, that actually gets my Mysterious Artifacts. All the pages on the Mysterious Artifacts are all gold, which is the second category I've done that in. In the Fallen Ministry Atrium, I did actually get enough Tom Riddles. I'm 7 out of 7, so let's go ahead and place him. I got 4 rank ups off of that. Again, no trace charm recharge or anything special. Let's go over to Magizoology. I think I have some rank ups here. Yeah, I had a few rank ups. Again, no trace charm recharge. On the New York City Street, I'm 4 out of 7 on Newt. I've only seen a couple Newts, but I did return them. I think one departed on me. But I do have these alchemy eggs to place, so I'm going to go ahead and place those. Has nothing to do with this event. Let's go ahead and place it. It's going to get us a rank up in Magizoology. And just the normal stuff. I did end up getting a decent amount of experience. I believe it was just around 100,000. So for a 40-minute session to get 100,000 experience, pretty good. And that included actually putting the phone down for a second to get some of the camera shots, that type of thing. I think if I just had my phone and went a little bit more consistent with that and moving around and just making sure I'm just hitting emergency. I ran out of trace charms. I only had 2 also, and I haven't had a recharge yet. So that would have potentially gotten me more if I had all my trace charms available, but that's okay. I threw them on those 3-headed dogs. So a little over 100,000. I'm 363,000 out of 900,000 going toward level 54. So I might get a level up a little bit quicker than I've been getting, mainly because of this event getting me some big chunks over these couple days. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the other light event that they said they have coming up, which is International Women's Day, which is Monday, March 8th. So they are having International Women's Day. It's going to be Monday, March 8th, 11 a.m. Pacific to Tuesday, March 9th, 11 a.m. So it's 11 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday to Tuesday, Pacific Standard Time, like normal for most event timings. And it's just increased sightings of famous witches in the wizarding world. So young Ginny Weasley, young Hermione Granger, young Luna Lovegood, Angelina Johnson, Parvati Patel, portrait of Helga Hufflepuff, portrait of Rowena Ravenclaw, Pomona Sprout, and Professor McGonagall. And some people mentioned, figured out right away, hey, where's Nymphadora Tonks? Don't call her Nymphadora. But where's Tonks? And they said they're actually holding back on her because she actually is having a spotlight day coming up where she will be featured, so they didn't have her included in this, just in case you're wondering where she is. And you can see her right here. I actually got a couple of her today because I was clicking on some non-red flares. When I didn't see any, I just wanted to make sure I was continuing to gain that experience. That's all the information I currently have about the International Women's Day event. If any other information comes out, I'll probably put it in tomorrow's video, just to give us at least a one-day head start on knowing what's coming on that Monday. I hope this emergency foundable weekend is treating you well and you're getting whatever you want out of it, whether it be gold gifts, experience, other resources, filling out your registry, whatever it might be. I hope it's treating you well. We did hit 500 subscribers today, so as always, thank you guys for watching this video and subscribing if you've subscribed already, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Knox.